Generic greetings and welcome back to Airport CEO once again. In the previous episode oh good grief, we're having a bus crash here. That's no, there's some insurance deals getting swapped there. Anyway, in the previous episode we did quite well. We made some money, or at least we made a noticeable amount of money for the first time in the series. So we went from, I believe it was just under 800,000 generic units of currency up to our current 934, and we did that because we are now servicing 3 commercial airlines and doing quite well on that front. We have got 2 stores, specifically a beverage and bagel or whatever store, as well as the store that sells whatever you need when you're on holiday, so like travel adapters, passport holders, 3 litres of Spanish antifreeze, whatever, whatever you really need for when you're going on holiday, and that's all sorted. So that's good, and we're making money. So where do we go from here? Well, we could do all sorts. We could add some more stands, we could get baggage control up and running, we could get loads of that sort of stuff. So I think it is time we go for baggage control. Now, this is a bit of a nightmare, and it can cause a whole bunch of issues, but I think we're still going to do it. So how do we go about it? Well, you need a couple of things. You need, for a start, to unlock it, so I'm going to do that first. So let's go over to, I've just got an approval rating. Airport is 74.8%, passengers 99.6%, airlines 50%, and general aviation 50%. This is good, I guess. Anyway, so over to the economy, procurement, and scroll down. And we need to unlock baggage handling, which is a COO, which we don't have one, so I guess we'll go over to the board. We'll start getting a Chief Operations Executive, I think it would be, COO. And we'll say you, because you seem to be very, very expensive. So, hopefully you get what you pay for. So we'll start doing that, and that's going to take a full day to do. Okay, well, we'll see how that one goes. Here's the thing, though. Why have we only got... It must cost a lot to get that unlocked. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, baggage. Baggage is a bit of an issue because you need all sorts of different systems in place and things like that. We should be okay, but we might have to mess around with something. We might actually have to move these forward a bit, but we'll see. We might have to move these check-ins a little bit further forward. Whatever. Either way, you need a baggage bay, which has to be in a building, and the building has to have a section where it has to be in a secure area, so probably around here. But the problem with that is we were originally going to put some larger stands on this side. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is have this expanded along, have the baggage security area in here, and then have the bigger stands along this side. And then it means we can have toilets down here, we can have maybe another entrance in here. I don't really know. We'll see. We'll see how that one goes later on. We haven't actually got any large stand in. In fact, you know what? Do we want to put the large stand in first? As a little test. A medium stand, it's called, actually. Medium stand, asphalt, there. We could do, couldn't we? Just to try it. The whole point in this one, this playthrough, is to really learn the game. And I think we're there anyway. I think there's most things we've used, but it would be nice to get a medium stand in. Okay, we'll try this on. Let's see. Try this on for size and see what it's like. So I want to get a taxiway put in. So that's in infrastructure, and it's going to be in taxiway foundation, which I believe is in the asphalt, and that'll take it to there, and that'll connect up there. That's in the wrong thing, so we'll upgrade and we'll actually convert to concrete, which costs 50. Wow, that's expensive, isn't it? And then we'll go over to the taxi lane, which will come from there and then along. So that's connected up. That has close. That's general aviation, which is off because it cannot accept it, and then commercial. So once this is all in here, we'll delete this wall. We'll bulldoze it. Actually, we'll check first. Is it going to be secure? It should be secure. Once I've demolished it, I think it automatically goes ahead and sorts it out, but I'll wait until that's done there. Apparently, a flight is running late, and... Oh, doesn't matter. It's already going. No, it's for some reason popping up saying there's a flight late, you want to delay by an hour. This is this is the flight planner here, look. This is where it's getting staggered because of our takeoff and landing. Yeah, we're having a little bit of an issue when it comes to the routing here. It's not too much of a problem. They're all getting in eventually. It's just going to take some time. Yeah. And look how that runway looks a bit... I don't know if it looks... Does it always look that dirty? It's got all these, like, tyre skid marks on it. Oh. Oh, dear. Let's repair that, because it's about to break. That's why it looked dirty. I was wondering why that was the case. It's because it was very, very broken. Yeah, let's repair that. You do have to... I knew you had to repair things, because I've noticed this condition before, but I've never actually repaired it. So I might as well go ahead and repair them all. It's costing money, but it's worth it. Because, you know, if you can't land planes, then you're not an airport, are you? Okay, so this is put in here. I'm going to bulldoze this line, and I genuinely hope it makes all this... I hope all this turns into secure. I'm going to see what it does. It doesn't do anything. Okay. So I'll do that. And that. So that's all now secure. That's fine. I'm guessing... We'll need another... Will we need a door here? I'm guessing the door goes there. So this is going to be a medium door there. And then we'll need all of your other stuff. So we've got a check-in desk. We need a boarding desk, which can go in, to make sure it's the right place. There. And then gate seating, which is... Hang on. No, that is correct. Just, it looks a bit dodgy. Which is there and there, technically, which doesn't look like it, but that is correct, apparently. And we're going to have a couple more, because... quite honestly, I think we need them. Is that the right gappage? That is the right gappage. And then in between we'll have... we haven't actually put any plants in, and this is something that people have asked me to do, so... I think we'll do that. I don't know if it makes the airport rating go up or anything like that, but I think it would be nice to have. Not around here because we don't need it. Perhaps in between the boards would be nice. Yeah, it's giving it a nice little touch there. And the original idea was to have these things here, have large plants, like dotted around, like that. You see, that was the original idea, to have these gaps like they are. It's really about just putting the plants in, so it makes things look a bit better. Let's see how that goes. Okay, max speed out, and we'll see how this one goes. We do have enough security staff on this place, so we got... Oh, but not on that one. See that? It's only got 2 security staff. So, and we've got no one over there. Right, so what I need to do is go over to staff. Staff. Change it to security, unpause it, and then we'll count. We should have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, 6 then. So I need 9 in total. So security... so 1, 2, 3. That should be it then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll hire another 110 because we can. It's turned to winter now. Current season, that says that's an autumn leaf, but I'm assuming it's... Well, it looks cold to me. It normally pops up. New applications, golden opportunity, clear that. Yeah. Either way, it's getting a bit cold. Now, I don't know what happens when it comes to the... you've got a weather station, which I've never placed, but maybe it's the time we place one. Apparently it doesn't... It says there, basic weather station will not produce very reliable data, but at least it will have a lot of spinny things. Do I want that in my life? I mean, I don't know. Let's put a weather station in there and we'll see what it does. It might give us some information. I don't know whether the weather will affect... oh, I guess it will affect things like delays and such. That's quite good that that's there, though. Very nice. Anyway, so it looks like these are refueling. They're taking off okay. That one is obviously saying there's a problem, but I will connect stand to that. So that's now connected. That should be... that's connected to there. That's connected to there. That's interesting that that's Can I just open the stand? I can open the stand. But that's not set to those. Oh no, it is set to those. Ah, there you go. I can turn commercial on. So that is open. I'm just wondering if that will work now. Well, there's only one way to find out. Okay, so operations. No. Contracts. So we've got Swiftly, which is 15 medium class flights requiring medium stand and 2 check-in desks on each. Ah. So we can't have that. A medium stand and 2 check-in desks on each. So I need multiple check-in stands. Okay, that makes sense. So boarding desk. Actually, that's check-in. So what's it on about? Oh, by the way, you can change the colours of stuff by just doing it this way. You can right-click on them and change the colours if you need to. Yeah. So let's just read that again. 15 medium class flights requiring a medium stand and 2 check-in desks, which we've got, yes. 15 successful flights completed. Per flight 6,400. Each one within... we need to have done it within 3 days. 15 flights? That's a bit risky, innit? Have we got any others? That's Maple, 15. That's another medium, 15. That's 7,200. Skylink, 6,000. That's only 14 medium. There's NAS, which is 14. Good grief, we've got loads here, haven't we? Let's change that to airlines. So there's a small, medium. Let's start on the mediums. And I'm looking for one that pays the most but has 14. We'll go with... I wouldn't mind going with Maple because we've dealt with them before, but it looks like this NAS is 7,400 a flight, whereas Maple's only 7,200, and also it only requires 14 medium standard 2 check-ins. I'll sign that up, and I'll also sign up Skylink again. Oh no, he's not paying very much there. Oh, there's a medium one. I should have gone for that one. Damn it, it's 5,000. Oh well. And that's a contract for... Oh, that's a Skylink one with small and medium. That would have been the better one to go for. Either way... see, it's all splitting them up now into smalls as well. That's medium flights, but I don't want mediums. I want small flights. Light flights. There we go. Sign that one up. And light flights. We'll sign that one up as well. Okay. That's fine. So, we've got... a medium stand there. We will rename that actually, just so we know where we're at. So we'll call that medium stand 1, and we will go for the NAS one. So these flights can only go. There we go. Only go on the medium stand. So we'll confirm that one there. So it is not scheduled landing and departure. For some reason, we have teleported over to Belfast again, but we've got ones that's coming from Russia. That's from Russia. These are all. Oh, these are all Russian. Yeah, they're all from St. Petersburg, Russia. And you can see the amount of people that's getting dropped off and coming in. Now, that's probably going to overload the airport. So what I'm going to do is... Actually, if I need to do... Quite honestly, if I need to do these within however long it was, I can't do it. It says within 3 days. I can only get 4 a day. That's 12. I need to do 15 flights. Oh well, I guess we've learned something. Right, let's just put the small stand stuff in as well. So, we'll get them all completed best we can. As we've said several times, the whole point in this airport is to... Why can't small stand 3? No check-in desk not found on stand 3. Don't know what that's all about. I'm guessing we just need more check-in desks then. Okay. Or we can do that. That's a simple one. Check-in desk. Guess we'll rotate this round and put 1, 2 in. There you go. And we'll see how this one goes. We'll need more eventually. Hang on, is that in the right place? Yeah, it is in the right place. It's just a bit weird. And we'll need more staff now, won't we? Got staff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hemorrhaging money. Right. So that's that in. And we should then be able to put the rest of these in. Yeah. Ah, yeah, because that requires 2 stands. That 1, 1, and then that's the final one. Yeah, that's why. Okay. There's a lot of flights here. We might turn off. Do we turn off general aviation? I don't know whether that's worth it or not. Having these sitting around doing... Oh, we might as well have them, actually. There's no reason not to. There's no reason not to, really. We're probably going to have to think about car parking now, because obviously we've got a lot of drop-offs and things like that, so... Yeah, we'll see. Looks like the security desk's all in, though. We've got 2 full security desks. A lot of people getting dropped off here. A lot of coaches coming along. We've still got all the cars and stuff. But let's just see how it goes, because today's going to be the... oh, there we go. We've moved over to the current season is now winter. And it'll probably tell us there. Player can't reach. Let's locate. You can't reach your... You can't reach... I think that was just glitchy because he's there now. Yeah, so today's going to be the acid test, really. Like, is this going to function? Is it going to work? I have no idea. But it's going to be interesting finding out. I think we might need another runway, personally. But, you know, let's see how it goes. We could, if we want, have another runway along here. But then the problem we have there is that we'd have to connect up to this, and then they might come down this way, and we don't want that. No way do we want that. So, yeah. And in terms of... Ooh, now that's good. This is why I'm quite excited for this. Obviously, there's a couple of other airport-y type Tycoon games, but this one is... It's got the most depth without it being just stupidly complicated for no reason. Like, I really like the detail that's being put into this, and assuming all this eventually feeds into one another and isn't just flavour, then it's going to be exceptional. At the time, now though, I mean, it is early access. It's got its problems. It's very functional. It works. It does really remind me of the old Prison Architect days, the early days where you are getting, you know, weird bugs where you have to load and, you know, have to work out routing and stuff. But whoa, do you see that? That overshot the runway. And that's a bigger plane, that one. Look at that. That is a very nice plane. But that overshot the runway, that. Upgrades. Extend towards south. Yeah, let's keep extending that bloody runway, shall we, to the end there. Because that did not reach where it needed to go. You see, it went whoosh, to the end there. And what I might do then is bulldoze that section like so. And then build another thing to the end there. So anyway, that's in now. And you can see, oh yeah, people are all going on there. That's excellent. There's no bins around here, so I'm going to have to put the bins in. Actually, I should have put the bins in this section here. What I'll do then is I'll bulldoze them, and I'll put them like the other side, and put the trash cans in there. So the large plants will go there, and obviously in between. Have we put them in between? No, we haven't put them in between. There you go. But looks like that's taken off anyway. Big plane is big. They're going. That's good. And then large plant again. So one there, and there. Just make sure that they're right. Yes, it is. And then a trash can. Oh, hang on. Can you hear the jet? Oh, sweet. Look at that. Yep, happy. That's functioning. Excellent. A lot of people sitting down, though. A lot of people hanging around. Doesn't seem to be overly doing it, though. I think once all these are put in, we're about right there. No one on these check-in desks for some reason. They don't seem to stand around. They seem to just go when and where they're needed, which I don't know if that's entirely accurate. I don't frequent airports very often. But either way. Yeah, they're going around. What are they shouting about? Oh, the toilets. Well, the toilets are over there. Are people using it? I'm guessing they're going straight to the left and using it as soon as they come in. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit annoying for them to do that, but they have to do that. You know, it's working. I'm going to get another janitor, I think. So, staff, and then janitor. We've got 3. Yeah, okay, we definitely need some more janitors. So, pleasantness, logic. I don't really know which person you really need. That's a person who's well-rounded. They're very good at logic, but can't handle stress. But they're only swooping up, so it's not a really stressful job. Neither is it technical. So I'll double our staff when it comes to cleaning. You can see we are fueling that up. But so far all the jets are in. They're working. That's good. I'm glad to see that that's all functioning well. So tomorrow then we'll have the NAS stuff in. So we'll go for 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can't have another one. So if we want another one, we'd have to expand this, and we'd have to expand this further, which I'm certainly not opposed to doing. It just means we'd need more check-in desks, and it's getting a little bit beyond the scope of the airport. Although we'd have to, what we'd do, we'd almost certainly have another entrance in here. So we'll probably extend the airport to there, have a wall going along and down to there, and have the similar system on this side, so you go in, and then along to where you need to be. Yeah, we'd probably do something like that. And we still haven't got the baggage system in. I know that was something I wanted to get early on in this episode, but that has overshadowed it somewhat. Because I don't think we're going to get that. We're not going to get that contract done. I think we will end up failing that contract. We're still getting the money for doing it. I just think we're going to fail the contract because the whole point is to get all these completed in. I think it's how many days is it? Let's have a quick look. Accepted contracts, NAS. Contract sign on date. Yeah, 1. Must be completed within 2 days. Yeah, so we're going to be a couple of flights short. Unless... No, I don't think it counts over for the following day. I don't know if it counts like 3 full days from when you accepted the contract, or whether if you accept halfway through a day, it works from there. But I don't think it does that. I don't think so. Anyway, so this runway is... we need to repair that because it is a little bit broken. We will go over to the taxiway. That's a node, sorry. Taxiway foundation asphalt. Down to there. And then connect that up. So we don't massively overshoot. Obviously, these little ones are landing no problem. But that one, look... Ooh, I'd only just stopped before it got to this little turn off here. And then there's the taking off. So at least we got a long runway. We weren't going to do much down there anyway. And this is where we can have the car park if we need to add more. But it doesn't look like we've got any major problems there. Although I'm not entirely sure if it simulates cars not coming because there's no car parking space. But I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works. Either way, it's good to see these big jets coming in. So this is almost completed. We'll do a node here. And then we want to change that one to a waypoint there. There we go. So you can't just wander on board there. just wander onto the runway. So I actually think, although we're going to fail that, I think we're doing alright. Not entirely as I envisaged with this thing popped out like that. In order to get the baggage system up and running, we have to have it in a central point in an unsecure area where you can collect your baggage. So around here. Or do you need it? Do you need baggage in a secure area or an unsecured area? I know when you store baggage, I don't think we've got it in... Oh, yes, we do. So we've got a baggage belt and we've got a baggage cargo bay. Now, the cargo bay has to be placed against a road, against the service road like that. Something like... well, can't see it, but it has to be placed against a road and it has to be placed in a secure area because this is where the cars will go up and down here. You get a couple of like baggage cars from this thing here, and it'll go up and down and pick up the baggage and then take it there. Whereas at the moment, people are carrying their own baggage on, which is not ideal. So we need to get that put in. That has to go there, and then you have to route all the stuff underground, which means all of these collections here will go straight across and then underground, and then into that area, and then it'll be dropped off somewhere, which I don't know whether the drop-off is in a secure area or not. I don't know if it has to be a secure area or not. If it doesn't, then we could happily have it around here, but if we do go for the expansion that I said earlier about this bit here, then having to split off and in both ways, it's going to be a nightmare. So... not entirely sure how we're going to do it. Oh no, actually, we could easily have just another check-in area here, but this is always going to be the exit. That could be the way of doing it. Okay, we can deal with that later. That is a future us problem. For the time being, though, still doing okay. Almost up to our... well, we're to 731,000 generic units of currency, so we have gone back up from the big spend earlier, and that's mainly due to this thing, so that's bringing us a lot of money in. So, overall, doing quite well. Obviously, a lot of flights to be planned here. We haven't done the small stand, so I am going to pause it there because we need to sort that out for next episode, and that's more money, more cash, more expansion, and hopefully more fun. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. Comments in the comments, and generic partings.